Robert Nozick developed a theory of justice based on entitlements. In his book Anarchy, State, and Utopia, he argued that justice requires respecting people's individual rights to property and freedom of choice, rather than redistributing resources in the name of equality. Nozick's theory of justice as entitlements is based on the idea that individuals have a right to acquire and transfer resources through voluntary exchanges. He argues that as long as these exchanges are free from coercion and fraud, they are just and legitimate, and any interference with them would be a violation of individual rights. According to Nozick, the distribution of resources in society will naturally become unequal as a result of these voluntary exchanges, and this is not necessarily a problem as long as the process is just. He argued that any attempt to redistribute resources to achieve greater equality would be unjust, as it would involve violating people's rights to their property and freedom of choice. Nozick maintains that the Rawls theory is actually not a procedural theory, but a set of principles of end state or pattern justice. Each individual has the moral right as one chooses on any mutually agreed terms with others so long as the person does not thereby harm non-consenting other people in ways that violate their rights. Nozick was influenced by the ideas of John Locke. According to him, the moral authority of state to coerce people without their consent, even just to maintain minimal public order, appears problematic. The idea that society has the right to redistribute property to achieve more fair distribution is against natural rights of individuals. Nozick justifies private property as long as it has been acquired by just means. Nozick defends market justice as fairness, distributive justice, freedom, and is against welfare policies of the state achieved by redistributive taxation schemes. This approach to justice and well-being emphasizes the importance of individual capabilities and freedom in determining people's quality of life. According to Sen, human well-being cannot be measured solely in terms of income or material resources, but should also take into account people's ability to function and achieve what they value in life. Capabilities are the opportunities or freedoms that individuals have to do or be what they want in life, such as the ability to live a healthy life, to be educated, to participate in political life, to form relationships and communities, and to pursue personal goals and aspirations. The capability approach focuses on expanding people's capabilities and freedoms, rather than simply increasing their income or wealth. This approach emphasizes the importance of removing barriers to participation and enhancing people's ability to achieve their goals, whether they are related to personal fulfillment or broader social and political goals. Sen addresses the question of what metric egalitarians should use to determine the degree to which a society could realize its ideal of equality. He has addressed the debate over two candidate metrics, welfare, utility, on one hand and Rawlsian primary goods on the other. He introduced the concept of capability equality between these two extremes, where capability means what various goods do for people, apart from the welfare they achieve. Rawls believed that just institutions would distribute primary goods in a fair manner. The fair distribution, according to him, is the one in which the worst off are as well off as possible according to the primary social goods measure. Sen, on the other hand, objects, arguing that persons born with different physical and psychological propensities will generally be unequally efficient transformers of resources, such as primary social goods, into whatever goals they might seek. He considers two individuals with the same allotment of primary goods, but one is fit, hardy, and quick-witted while the other is lame, illness-prone, slow-witted, lacking in physical coordination. The basis of interpersonal comparisons for a theory of justice should, according to him, be a measure of people's real freedom to achieve functionings they have reason to value. Capability thus represents freedom, whereas Rawlsian primary goods are just means to this freedom. People have varying capabilities due to genetic, age, or other factors to convert resources into actual freedoms. These variations influence people in different ways to build freedom in their lives, despite having the same primary resources.